Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a reading for all of us for the week of May 11th. Highest, greatest good of everybody involved. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, whatever filter you wish. And even if you're inquiring about a Gemini, it's cool. It's information that is for us all to know, for the highest and greatest good of everybody, to uplift us into the now of love. These two fell. I'm going to show you what they are, but I'm going to put it back in and keep shuffling a bit. The Three of Coins, working together, doing good, diligent work, being seen for the good work you do, being noticed for the good work you do, and Ten of Swords. So, the ending of this mental turmoil, impossible situation. Maybe you had a mental, this is good, this is harsh. Look at all those. It's like this gate was up in front of you because of all these mental things that were going on in your life that caused you to think. I guess I'll read these cards for you. I'll still shuffle though. So let's continue my intro quick. This is to help you tap into your own psychic, spiritual frequency, radio station thing, to help you see your own signs and symbols. So see how this story that unfolds for me, that I'm reading for you and us, Gemini, unfolds in your own story, in your own life, and what rings true to you, what draws a mirror to you that brings something to light that maybe you need to change or see differently, or just open up your perception a little more to turn your head and see a different point of view within yourself, within the situation, within someone else. So I'd still like to shuffle and do one card, but I've started to ramble since I looked at the cards, and that's what happens with me. So I'm just going to go that this is important as well. Now on the top I see clouds, but they're clearing. And there's this tiny little fly right in the center of all these swords that have been weaved into this basket chain fence barrier. There's a woman crying on the ground. Everybody's like in tears here. Everybody's crying. There's so much emotion because of this mental thing here. But this is like the ending of the tears, the ending of the crying. The roses of yellow, of gold are blooming now. Friendship. Maybe this is just sorrow. You know, there's one woman laying on the ground just in agony. I'm sorry this is so sad, Gemini. I'm going to explain it and then we'll pull more cards and see what this is about. There's one woman like, oh my gosh, like this. Dramatic as I am, so I explain myself sometimes. And then there's another one that's like this, and she's really like reaching out to heaven like, I don't know what to do, just help me. So there's all these different stages of this torment. You know, there's different levels of grieving. There's different processes. There's different ways that people go about doing that. But this is like the ending of all that. All of that is ending. And things are beginning to work now for the better for you, Gemini. You're starting to work with others that are different, better. Maybe these three people are all anguish or crying about totally different viewpoints of the same scenario. So maybe there's a situation in your life, Gemini, because there's three. There's three people here, right? And there's 3 coins. So I'm going with 3 for you, even though this is a 10. And then look at like 10. 10 plus 3, so 13, 1, so it's a 4. So it's also, there's a stability that you gained in this working together. So perhaps there were 3 different perceptions on a situation that you were involved with. Maybe you even saw 2 sides, or you yourself, Gemini, see 3 totally different facets of a certain situation for yourself. Or you are the fly in the middle of this, able to squeeze through that tiny little space to get where you need to go to come out to the other side. Maybe there is only one teeny tiny little facet that you needed to squeeze through, like a needle in a haystack, like, you know, threading the needle. You just didn't realize it was this tiny little opening you needed to find to get through. You know, before you're like, oh my gosh, I can't get through. You just needed to, like, take the little magic pill to shrink yourself. Or see like a fly. How does a fly see? They have like 1 billion eyes, or like 1 billion lenses on their eyes. So they can see the same little scene around them. This way, 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 like every way. So maybe you need to see the situation like a fly on the wall. Every single facet of this situation, so that you can be the one to squeeze through and end this for all. For you, for everyone else, for whatever the situation is about. Because this is good. This is you working together with others. Having your own skill set, someone else's skill set, someone else's skill set, and them all working together. Maybe yours is the best. Maybe you're in the middle. Maybe you're at the bottom working up. Maybe this is all different skill sets of you working together. You know, and you're building. You have the artist here. So there's an artist, and then there's like, I see like a lot of like Knights Templar, Masons, you know, like secret society type, sacred geometry, contraptionist things here. And a bug just flew in my face. So, pyramid, structure, stability, empires, foundations. But created through artistic right brain, tapping into spirit means. So this is creative, and this is left brain, right brain, you know. This is like Michelangelo creating a statue that's completely geometric, sacred geometry, perfect, but still amazingly and abundantly creative and gorgeous and in the moment of spirit. That amazing combination, which you can totally do, Gemini. You can do that both side thing and nail it. If I do say so myself. My opinion on Geminis, you're pretty awesome. So, that wasn't my reading, but let's continue. Let's pull from another deck. I'll just keep those cards. Oh, wow, that just jumped. You got a lot of jumpers. So, this is the Ace of Cups that jumped for you. So, ending something so that you can step into something you love. I mean, the Ace of Cups is abundance in emotion. I don't immediately get for you new relationship, but I do get like new love of relationships, maybe. Maybe within your relationship it's getting more stable, or anew. Something abundant is being expressed emotionally in your life somewhere, relationship-wise. You know, it's like the water's falling from heaven for you. It's filling up your ocean. It's just drops of rain are awesome. You're drinking from your cup. The dove of peace is flying down. You have this yellow sky here for sunshine, and pink in the clouds for like innocent beauty, love, appreciation, gratitude. Your cup overfloweth, you know, like maybe you need to really think about what you do in your work that makes you fall in love with it, and start there. Work together. What do you need to do in your life, Gemini? Where you need to work together, where maybe this thing happened, and working together would just having that peace, maybe having different aspects of working together, maybe working with those differences to create something amazing. Maybe there's an artist that does all of the chiseling for this, you know, amazing statue here. Can you see it? Right? But maybe somebody else gives him the dimensions, right? And does the calculations for him. And then somebody else does the detail work and goes by and sands everything and makes sure it's all right and the shadows are right, and when they turn it, it's in the right position of the monument so it gets the correct sunset at the right time of year, you know. Maybe there's more involved with whatever project you have going on, Gemini, than just meets the eye. This is a big deal. This is a big project. This is a thing that's going to last throughout time. I would assume if this was like in Greece or Rome or ancient something in Egypt or something, and then some catastrophe happened, that it would still exist for people to see way later, because it's that important. It was that there was that much love and energy and focus put into it. So maybe you need to see this like a fly on the wall to squeeze through to end whatever is going on. Maybe there's too many opinions going on, and you just need to find who has the better position at handling which task better by their talents and or their own innate capacities, capabilities. I keep wanting to say talents with you. I keep wanting to say talent. All your talents, your skill sets. I'm gonna pull more for the Paulina. Wow, you totally have jumpers, and there's two Gemini. 8 of coins. 8 of coins and the star. And the star, that's beautiful. Let's pull one oracle card now while I remember and finish your reading. Gemini, May 11th, highest, greatest good of everybody. One clarification card for Gemini. Contract. So, I do feel this is more work. Maybe this is a contract within a relationship, and this is like the talking it out, the making the rules, the what you want, what you're good at. You're good at the laundry, and you're good at the dishes. Maybe this is like, towards your kids. Maybe it's not even you and your other. Maybe it's like family situation. You and your, roommates even. Like, you know what? Every time I come home, you leave your dishes here and you drink my milk. So I'm going to label my milk from now on, and I'll know if you drank it, or at least you'll be more conscious of it if you do, and you'll put that cap back on better for me. Okay? Like, weigh the scale, see where you can let things go that don't matter so much, and put more weight on things that actually do matter. This can be actual contracts coming into your world. Maybe you're doing something awesome with work, Gemini. Maybe people are seeing the good work you do, how you can handle different situations, how maybe, I feel like, I didn't even look at these. I feel like you are always pretty good at being this and seeing that little way through. So maybe you didn't even have this mental anguish. Maybe you just walked into a situation where it was already going on and you were the one that was able to end it. So now they want to work with you. And this is creating some kind of abundant love for you. It's kind of a start. It's something that maybe people never noticed how awesome you are at solving things. And now they see it and you have a different position. They're offering you new contracts, new deals, new time, new jobs. You might be blind, but you have the strength to hold your scale evenly and to judge according to how you know inside here what's on your scale and what's tipping it right or wrong. You don't need to have your eyes exposed to feel that scale. And then you have this 8 of coins. This is you planting your seeds correctly, you seeing abundance in what you do and loving it, and then that being the seed in your little magical pot, that maybe this pot has not exploded with its coins of abundance yet, but you are planting all these little seeds of love and stars and pixie dust of you, of awesome, Gemini. And you're creating magic because you're blending things that don't go together in the star. This one has the sun and the moon, fire, water. You have the star above your head and the sunshine and glory of you. And this is you bringing your wish down to earth and having it literally be grounded in the earth to nourish and for you to take care of, to cultivate, to grow, to sing to, and to make happen, Gemini. People are noticing you, and your wish is on its way. I would say it's coming true. Good for you. I love you. Mwah. Make that wish come true, Gemini. I'll see you soon.